Hi ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. I am over the moon because it's beginning. It's gonna happen, or it's happening actually, right as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lantern Rite has finally started. By the way, there was like a whole blog post, but I didn't think we should cover it because we were going to be going over step by step each one of these events when they come out. But essentially, it already kind of covered a lot of things that we already kind of know. It's kind of following the same format as all of the previous events. Do the event, get some rewards. They start at various times, but we're actually getting quite a bit out of this first little encounter. There it is, the Lantern Rite. So, also, we apparently got a lot. Oh, this is finished. Okay, good. Good, I'm done. We did that. It was actually a pretty shit event. It was a camera event. I like the, being able to give people color stuff like that. That was fun. But anyways, Lantern Rite, baby. So, as you guys can see, there are many phases to this. Now, yes, you can see that almost everything is available to us except for Theater Mechanica. Now, that does not mean it's not out. If we actually click this, yes, you need to complete the Origin of the Lantern, which I believe is maybe Xiao's questline. But when you do Xiao's questline now, you have access to Theater Mechanica, which is basically this badass tower defense mode. I cannot wait to play it. We'll be covering all of this. By the way, I'm going to rush this video ahead of the other videos I have. I have a video where we kind of showcase Xiao and kind of played with him and had a fun time and messed around with a couple build ideas. I had a blast in that one, but what do you call it? This is going to, you guys might notice that my Xiao is about to become level 90 and things like that I haven't talked to you guys about, but yeah, or we might be hitting harder, less hard, whatever. Stuff might be weird, but yes, previous content has still yet to get out. Anyways, yes. But we have so many things to cover, and so many things I actually want to do alongside you guys. So first things first is All That Glitters is the first one there. And yes, this is Xiao's quest line, which by the way is free, but after the Lantern Rite event ends, Xiao's quest is going to actually require companion, or like keys. Like so daily keys, that whole thing, it requires that. Which is why I probably want to do it now, sooner rather than later. We will be doing this probably today. This will be the first thing that we're going to be doing. But yes, we're getting Primo Gems. We're getting a talent level up books, which I believe is his talent book. We're also getting experience books, which I'll not use for Xiao, but I'll use for another character and all that stuff. Cool! So, you have to complete All That Glitters, or the Origin of the Lantern, right? What is that? Is that this one? Yes, the Origin of the... Okay, so this Xiao's quest is the thing. I thought that was how it was going to be, but I just want to make sure, yeah. Okay, so Xiao's market is basically this. So just like everything else, it's going to have stages. So it does look like we will just have to jump in and do the main quest today. A little bit of spoilers ahead, but we're not in the spoiler zone yet. Anyways, so yes, as you guys can see, these cost Jade Parcels. This is going to be the currency objectively for the whole event, but there are going to be tiny other currencies that can get you various things. We'll get into that in a little bit. But anyways, yeah, tons of good like shards. They're finally giving us dust, which you could get through the store, kind of by using like failed wishes. I'm free to play, and I was able to buy 200 of these. I got free to play. I do the Welcome Moon, and I did one battle pass. So I'm like, maybe if you're gonna get on me for that, then sure. But anyways. 20, that's good. 20 Heroes Wit, that's what I like to see. That's what I want. I was sick and tired of them giving us like 15 or 10. I'm like, what? It takes a lot to level up characters, dude. That doesn't make a dent. Anyways, we got Crown of Insight. This is something you should absolutely get. Of course, you all know that. Although I know a lot of us haven't even used our previous crowns because we're just indecisive bastards. But anyways, we don't know how much quantity of this. Hopefully, it's a lot more Heroes Wit because that seems to be the only thing here of like excessive value. So hopefully that's like 40 or something Heroes Wit. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of a weak stage 2. Anyways, and then stage 3, the kickoff, it's just a ton of books for us to level up, which is actually, I was hoping that there'd be something else. It does seem like it's weirdly spaced, like number 2 is good resources, number 3 is good level up material, but there's nothing else besides the name card, which that's not me. I don't really care about the name card. But needless to say, it's an event worth doing, not only just because there's content to actually do, which is fantastic. Oh, right, this. Okay, so yeah, stand by me. So by the way, oh my God, I didn't tell you guys this. Okay, so you know, I told you guys my whole like thing with this is I was basically going to try to get Xingqiu. The reason why is because Xingqiu just synergizes with a lot of like N-tier builds. He's kind of like a healer, but he does a fuck ton of damage. So yeah, he's also just my kind of like, I don't know, Bennett, where he puts down a damage zone is fun, but not like interesting to me. Whereas Xingqiu just starts whipping swords at people, which is sick. And also he gives you like protection and all those things. Now I lucked out immensely when I was streaming, and we were just opening like the 5 wishes that you get from like spending not premium dust, but like the second tier of like a blue emerald kind of thing in the shop. You can buy 5 per month. So I bought 5 and wished, and boom, I got Shincho, motherfucker. I can't believe that. So I've been trying to level him up. So he's level right there. He's boom. He's level 67. I want to get him to at least level 60 so that I can get his final talent, which was pretty sweet. Increases his base hydro damage, which would actually make him start cooking with gasoline. And then, yes, we'll start getting into leveling up his talents and all that stuff. But yes, I'm going to try to probably build him next because of this. But then again, what if enemies don't hit me and then I don't regenerate with Xiao? And Xiao kind of is a pogo boy, so he doesn't really see you get hit that much anyway. Anyways, it should be okay. We should be okay. So now I have a conundrum at my feet. Do I go with Nin Wang? Her first constellation is this, which is super amazing. Your normal attacks deal AoE geo damage. Fantastic. If you have Venti and you pop Venti and enemies get sucked in and you start whipping rock and everyone's going to be getting that damage proc, that's massive, especially when you build Nin Wang. Maybe high constellation, you are actually able to do like 20,000 damage per cast of your rocks, which is insane. You deal so much damage with Nin Wang, especially after the geo buffs. Jesus Christ. But Shincho also has a pretty good first talent. It increases the maximum number of rain swords, which I believe rain swords are your is your shield. Yeah, the maximum number is 3 swords, so I can get hit 3 times and heal 3 times, and that's it. Whereas if I could heal 4 times, and that's, I think, pretty massive, depending on how high I can get his health. But anyways, yeah, I think it's probably worth doing. And again, Nin Wang to me, I kind of want to do, but the thing is I know I'm going to invest in him because he's just good. Whereas Nin Wang, it seems like she's good, but in order for her to be great, you need to have high constellation for her. And maybe that's not true, but I still feel like if I had a lot of constellation for her, I would. Because if like I had 4 constellations, then I'd be like, sure, I'd spend on one getting 5, and then I make it lucky in a banner and randomly get her, right? But I have nothing for her, so it'd be me just getting this first one, which is good. But I just don't think it's as good as Shincho's first initial sword. And yeah, so yeah. So we're going to be probably choosing Shincho. Long story short, we're choosing Shincho. Sorry. But yes, the Stand By Me event, you guys can choose whichever ones you want. There's a fantastic roster of characters. I wish so badly in the future that there is a banner that I want to wish on that has her, because I think, again, of all the characters I want to level up in the game, she is one of them, but she always is with people who we're just not meant to be. You know what I mean? I want, but not meant to be. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enough chitter chatter behind us. Let's get into Xiao's questline so that we can enjoy the rest of the event, because goddamn is it like blocked by all of that. So by the way, this is going to start the video on its path of being probably an hour and a half or something even worse. So, but we're also going to do some crazy things before we do that, because shit's popping off. Also, by the way, if you're like GRINN, you're talking really fast and you're kind of going a mile a minute. Yeah, I have open energy drink because, you know, it's the start of the lantern rite. We got to go hard. Yeah, actually, don't look at it because I haven't uploaded a video where we talk about Xiao, like showcase him. Anyways, well, on his way to level 9. He's max level basically, I think. If I'm not, I think that stays, right? Yeah, you can like, I can level him up with experience books to level 90, but that doesn't mean he'll get like better or something. I don't know. He's got 2,200 attack. Not bad, not the worst. Also, a stupid amount of elemental mastery because the things kept rolling on elemental mastery. Don't look at me, it's not my fault. Unfortunately, Shincho is not good enough to take Chi-Chi's place yet, and he may never actually be able to do that because he's more DPS than heal, and Xiao, I think, needs a babysitter. But hopefully, if I build him for enough HP, but then I'm losing out on a lot of damage for water boys, so it might just be a failed plan, but it's our plan, and we're doing it, alright? Let's jump into this. Part 1 of Xiao, which, by the way, this is totally, the next people who we have to cover for like our story coverage for Genshin is Zhongli and our boy and Genyu. But yeah, Genyu, yeah, we're gonna have to do all that. Man, it's gonna be so much editing. Every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, all right. They're mad at each other.
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
They're weird. You're not weird, Paimon. They seem unusually agitated.
Right. Maybe it has something to do with that sorta dark energy they're giving off.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Our character's just like, fuck him. It's fine. Paimon's like, satiate my impossible bloodlust. And I'm like, okay, Paimon, can we chill? Can we calm down for a little bit? Also, look at that. Look, it's like, get on my face.
These super evil hilichurls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind, too. Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing. Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilichurls.
Shut up, me. Could he be an Adeptus? You fucking idiot. No. Looks like he was using some sort of Adeptus, or at least that, maybe.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi? Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. I certainly don't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection, it seems that we have not met.
Yeah, we are followers of the... No, we're just passing by.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply.
What the fuck, Paimon? Are you shitting me? I'll kill you. Okay. Oh man, what the fuck, Paimon?
The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. The one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher.
You fucking high?
One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Levi were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
I want to break my own skull on your stupid mask and knock you unconscious.
Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Exhausting. Yay. A bunch of people being like, he's so good.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me about your master.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though.
Yeah.
Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
He's a con artist. He's a con artist. I'm gonna kill you. I want to kill you on spot.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
Tell me why he's great.
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair.
Got it. He made you pay a lot. And he has a special relic that keeps away monsters. Got it. I got it.
Finally, a life full of hope.
Why is he great?
Oh, are you believers too?
No.
After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day.
Oh no.
But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
I want to kill him. I want to kill him, like, slowly. Really slow, painfully. I'd be sick. But, just, I don't know. Manipulation is one of those things that just, like, stabs me in the back of the skull. It's kind of like that, like, oh, you're just, oh, I just, oh, ah. I think when you see a church and like a congregation and they're just like, this good dude's like, I'm healing fucking you. And there's paid actors, but people are like, not taking cancer treatment because they're like, he'll heal me. It's like, Anyways.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations, I'd say. Good job, me.
Surely you jest. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear the mask? Go on, take it off. Let me see.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
No, it's not.
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Paimon, this is exactly why I'm not your sidekick. Or maybe I am. This is a great example because I'm just stupidly standing there like, whatever. I just fucking hate it. I want the power to rival that of the gods. I'd like to get rich. I want to find my sister.
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish.
Got it.
So be it. The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone.
I think he wants some more.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore,
Yeah.
and we don't have anything valuable enough on us.
Well, this is the thing that I wish this game had more of, which is like it says an RPG, a role-playing game. This is like one of the things that people say. This is like a tagline for this game, an RPG. But then there's moments like this where you have no choice, and it would be really cool to just be like, even if you were to cut the dialogue short and be like, "You're full of shit. Hey, fuck you. You're full of shit," and then the next scene starts with Xiao popping in or whatever it may be. But it's just like where you have to see your stupid character walk into a fucking fire, and you're like, "Idiot! I knew this was a bad idea from the get-go. You're stupid."
Yep, a tasty snack. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
I hate this. I can't describe how much I hate this. Our character's like, yeah! This doesn't make sense. You fucking idiot. God, I fucking hate it so much. So much. An RPG, my ass. I'm just sitting here in torment, just being like, yeah, let's just, this fucking asshole with a mask. You're fucking stupid. Don't we already know we have one of those talismans? Wasn't that a whole thing? For Zhongli's questline, the actual story, it's like we have a talisman, and it's like, hey, this thing is some sort of, like, infused with Adeptus power, so it makes sense that it's like, oh, this person has the blessing of the Adeptus, probably stay away from one, or, like, fear, all that. But no, the game's like, what if you were just a moron? An absolute fucking idiot. And I'm like, well, I guess.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
What a coincidence running into him again.
Coincidence or adeptance? I'm an idiot, why not?
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I always found him fishy. Yeah, fucking sure you did.
Really?
Why'd you say anything for it?
What's so fishy about him?
He's a charlatan, if you ask me. Yeah, he's a fucking liar.
So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes?
Yeah.
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
Got it. Let's do it.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large.
Ew,
As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls.
Pay attention
They
when
went
close.
mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
So if you look at Xiao's like outfit, his like it seems like he has pieces of each one of the Adeptus that were just shown, which is really cool for his like design. Could be all a bunch of shit, could just be people making parallels, but I think it actually
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of Adepti who defend Liyue. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations.
Huh,
Oh,
interesting.
do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Alright, about karma.
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. After everything they went through in all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Yeah, it's not good. That's pretty sad. Actually, I didn't know. Yeah, it's horrible.
Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
You're way too into this.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus.
Yeah, no, that was something kind of rang. I forgot about the sentiment, but that's actually pretty legit. It's the sentiment of like Xiao being the only survivor of this kind of like pain and shit. Whereas like everyone, like every single person was getting like corrupted with like all this like fallen like god blood that made them like angry or like feel agony, and then Xiao is just like the last man standing. Like it just makes me wonder how he survived. Like how did you not get corrupted and feel agony or like drowned in it? So what's that about? And maybe it has to do with the lantern, right? Like so many people, like his purity in terms of wanting to make and keep people safe is like the cream de la cream level stuff. Why is there smoke down there in little tiny droplets? Also, please kill him. Please just maul him, Hilly Turtles. Please.
Flee at my command, foul demon.
Yeah, they're not fleeing.
Flee!
Oh, fuck.
Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh, looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in.
No, he's gonna be like, see, I called upon you, or some shit. Get him! Kill him! If you get one of the others, it's collateral. It's fine. Just kill him. Kill the other one, please. God damn you and your nonsense. Fine. Zhongli and actual Adeptus will come in here and fix it. Dickhead, go ahead, swindle us. Spin a tail.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything?
See, I knew, as we see that beforehand. Maybe it's because people in the future could play this before they complete that story, the part of the story quest, so they're like,
Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Ah, yes, the get out of Harada free card, yes.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow.
Gross.
Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
Okay, so now I'm starting to enjoy it. Now that we're like, we're against the nonsense, I'm like, all right, now this is getting enjoyable.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
A traveler walks by him, it's right in his face and walks away. Gotta make your own fun, guys. You gotta make your own fun. The game is just like, hey, guess what? Nonsense. Here's what's nonsense. Ooh, Xiao's gonna be like, hey. Oh, this is weird. Let's do this.
It's that Conqueror of Demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls. Let's see what a real Adeptus has to say about all this.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I was about to say, let's play Zhongli here, but then it's even more weird because Xiao should look up to him, but then maybe Xiao doesn't know Zhongli is Rex Lapis in the top. So much shit.
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite.
Yeah.
What's going on? But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Oh, does that mean...
So Xiao is the final Yaksha.
Yeah. Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh. Poor Xiao.
Yeah, no one likes pity or anything like that. We read about your past in the book.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
It's foreshadowing. Oh, also look at that shot panning into the tree. But you know, that's referring to his like his nature, his playstyle is like, I only really support me and all that.
Well then. Oh, consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
But also, you need someone to heal your ass, Xiao. So actually, no, you're like, you need a babysitter. So let's go.
Well, come on then.
Fine, I just gotta get it done.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this.
You are mad.
But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Are you shorter than the actual? No, about the same size. I just never noticed how small in comparison. Xiao.
Finish your preparations and...
Got it. Ready. Ready always. Let's do this. Boom. Boom. Don't switch. I know it's going to be trippy. We're going to be seeing Xiao and him in the same zone and all that stuff. Now again, no. I was about to explain my build, but I'm not, because the previous video hasn't come out yet. Shit.
This place gives Paimon goosebumps.
Looks cool.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil To relieve this place of its karma, you must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Cool. Got it. Let me guess, we can play you now? You lose HP. Wait, let's not do this. Can I exit it? Yes, because I think they do this shit. They do this shit with us. Let's see. Yeah, see, they block shit. They block shit. Let's stop. I can't bring Xiao. No. I can't bring Xiao. Because it won't give me like their Xiao. It'll give me my Xiao. So I want to have like every bell and whistle that I can, you know? Unless if you have a Xiao, they're like, no. you're gonna be using Xiao. Like, God, fuck, I guess. Let's see, because if I have the opportunity to play with some constellations, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I get it. Yeah, it's the same shit. They force you to play as actual Xiao. Wait. Okay, no. Wait, my Xiao is better than base Xiao? You kidding me? At least they give you some constellations. But yeah, my Xiao is way better than your bitch ass Xiao over here with your nonsense. But we get 3 charges, sick. We get this, also awesome, and that's nice. So yes, now we're playing with the actual powered up version, which seems like he only has 2 dashes. Anyways, oh, I see. They're trying to get us to like run all the way over here. Got it. Also, some of this. Whoop-boom. I love it. Very Xiao, like very cloudy. 4,000 damage. I do think they're forcing us to play with my Xiao, which, you know, less good. Yeah, because I'm using my pull one, so. It's unfortunate. I would love to play as their Xiao, but they're like, no. No, you're playing as your Xiao, thank you very much. Then again, we're hitting for 7,000, so it's kind of awesome, but still. I wish I could dash 3 times. I cannot. Feels bad. Uppercut. And uppercut. Also, mainly this. We could just be doing this all the time, but very rarely do I get to just stay in my alt form forever and use his base melee attack. So, you know, I'm gonna take that opportunity when I got it, you know? But this does 24,000 damage every couple seconds. So, needless to say, it's like stupid better than anything, which sucks, because I wish it wasn't.
That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? I must just realize that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time, too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Paimon's like, this is bullshit. And I'm like, Paimon, we found this out like a long time ago. Also, it's like, look at his hops. Look at these hops. Ain't nobody got these hops. And they're like, hey, dummy, do death from above, because this is how this character plays, like 24,000 damage. But this, again, it's like, eventually I'm gonna get sick and tired of pogoing, so you can do this. Although it is just significantly worse. It is significantly worse. But still, the thought's there. Give me my chest with my crap artifacts. Give me them. I don't know how our health is managing, like it shouldn't be. Unless they're giving us like lifesteal somehow. They're not. They're not doing that. But yeah, that dash, I never expected it to do so much damage. It's, yeah, just with the like, it's pure animal damage. You can just cycle up animal damage so much to where you just shred. Didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. We can get back up there. And boom, 24,000 on a bad day. On a bad day, guys. See, 9,000. Sorry, 9,000 on a bad day, 24 on a good day. I'm sorry, my bad. Now, this is them being like, hey, you want to feel power, don't you? But this is also kind of like a weird, like, I like it, sorry. I should say that. This is, to me, is much better than other bullshit. Where, like, again, there's a lot of times where they'll show us a new character that we can play, but we don't actually get that much time to play them. A good example of that is, who was it, Jean? No, not Jean. It was one of those characters.
It is good that we came here.
Mona.
An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
I did nothing. Actually nothing.
Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
He's a lying douche.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
Yeah.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
Yeah.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait, truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
I think I'd also like to teach him a lesson. Yeah.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
I don't think he can.
No.
Yeah.
I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to help him because our character purifies things generally, so it'd be cool if we could help him.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Put Xiao back
Conquering
there.
demons.
I will say, Xiao, I wish he had better taglines. Conquering demons. It's like, you can just stop. it's okay. I get it. Nah, monsters. All that. Ooh, I want to play a tower defense mode where my venti is unimportant and can't be used. Okay? I'll talk about it, but basically there are certain characters, you can only use your E in the tower defense game mode, and I'm just like, this is the bullshit. Okay? So now their characters are just useless, but everyone has characters.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but
We like to borrow some lamps?
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
Weird. You're a creep.
we know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need.
Well, thanks then. I'll on your mind.
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Kind of thing. Give me this.
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine.
Yeah. Do we carry that thing? I was wondering what the fuck happened. What? How strong is our character? Jesus. I want these eggs I seen up here. You bastard. Oh, the lamps. These things. Got it. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I thought they were like plants. Give me.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But look. Huh?
Sorry.
Where'd he go? He was right here.
I presume that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
What the fuck?
It's that guy's voice. Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
I can't help it. You're a go.
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
Yes.
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Pervases.
No, that's interesting because yeah, it's like it's like the difference between like I would die for my whatever, I would die for this, but it's just like that's even more terrifying to say I would live for this. Like I would sit with this for eternity, like an endless torment. To say that I would rather do that than just be like I would peak really high and then I'd have a break, it'd be over, rather than just this prolonged suffering, you know. So I understand that's a nice. I haven't heard that much in media, but like people always glorify like dying for something and not so much living for something, which in my opinion can be harder.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two. And please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
We will.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled ticker fish once more.
I could do that.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Yeah, of course. What do you call that? Okay, so you're the fire guy. Or the what, I thought you were a woman, but okay. I think Pervases was the firebird. The one that like had the mask crack and go crazy. Huh. I don't know enough about lore. You're yelling at me, I bet, but love it. Again, this is a really cool way of like actually making empathize and understand the characters to some extent. Like, oh, you're willing to give away your life, and then it's a person who's like, well, no, I'm not just willing to give away my life. That's a better way. It's like giving away. It's like giving away death to giving away your whole life. Like it's just like so much more to me, you know. And I think so much more to everybody if you're actually rationalizing. Again, like an eternity of suffering or a moment of pain.
Worthless.
Yeah, eternity of suffering to me seems like a way bigger cost. And yeah, anyway, here,
Have you gathered the items for the ritual?
did. Got a little depressed, honestly.
This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
We got them from a Yaksha named Pervases.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
And we need to kill Paimon. Just what? Oh, shit.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole.
This is one of those things where it's like Paimon, this is why I don't speak. Because you can't lose.
Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts and to focus on the target of the art we are performing.
I would love if I just touch it and it just works because we're like magic or whatever. I was not paying attention for most of that. I really hope it's not actually like a time thing. Gulp. I'm just gonna click buttons, hoping it does it for me.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Divyaksha, bring forth sin.
Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Whoa! You fucked me on this, didn't you? Didn't tell me that I needed a venti. You bastards. Okay. Bob.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Noise. I was gonna say, there's a lot more.
You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead.
Dead? Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Oh, you're not dreaming.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
All right, time to take him down a peg.
Do we hit him? Oh, we hit him, yeah.
Here we go.
Such impertinence. Where are one's fault? Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow!
Boom! Love it, thank you.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
Good shit, Mihoyo, thank you. That's what I wanted. So are we still gonna go with the off-self song and dance?
No!
I didn't say that right.
Never again. You almost killed me.
Nice.
Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery, masquerade as an adeptus, exorcise demons without exterminating them, and display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
He's a conqueror of demons.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Yeah.
O great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, this guy's like went from like good con artist to fucking amazing. If he was just like, how do I not die from here and like don't piss off a god? What if I just say, I love you so much? You just do your whole thing. Just the best. I'm not doing this anymore because I love you so much, and that's why. And I strayed, but now I'm all good. So stay awesome. Bye. Just okay.
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
What if he didn't change at all? And then what's his name is like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. That's the only issue I'm really having with Genshin right now, man, is just that I feel like they've been I love the constant updates, but they're not really updates. They're like supplementary content being traded in and out. You know what I mean? Like, I want something for them to add something to the game and wait for it, leave it in the game. So there's something for us to do and grind in any way. It's really frustrating that like after the event's done, you're just kind of sitting there like, it'd be cool if I could like do anything with that event as well, like a mechanic that stays and like can be valuable.
Hey
you know?
there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask?
Yes.
He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An.
A really ordinary person after all. That's a really ordinary name.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Big ass fairy.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets. Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
By the time you read this, I will have embarked on my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to you two in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Since Conqueror of Demons appears in my dreams, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits often become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew further and further away. I knew in the long-gone era, the desire of mankind were not as complicated as they now became. The Conqueror of Demons shouldered the desire of Liwei's people as he conquered the demons, wearing his mask and conquering the weakness brought by humanity's desires. And yet, he wears a face of a demon king only that he might subdue all demons. I set off on my journey over the hill and rivers, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope of fulfilling atonement for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adeptus. I wonder if he's going to be a character later down the line because he's just jacked and he's just like a monk that's fucking shredded. That'd be interesting. And he had a boring ass name. That'd be funny. I have already asked someone to return the money I cheated others of. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me. Please take the sigil of permission and my grandfather left me. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Wang Pan? Wang Pan. I bet he's going to be a character later down the line. I am actually quite touched. This is all thanks to Xiao.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
I wonder if he's going to let us keep it, because we already have one, really. Or did we lose? I think we may have lost it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But we have a sigil of permission.
We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Oh.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
That's it.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like you.
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
We'll be leaving you then.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
So that's it. He just eats alone. You sad bastard. Well, I don't know, because all these quests kind of have the same sentiment, which is sure. I guess we'll do that. But yeah, all these kind of have this weird sense where like it's like this. You just basically don't affect anybody. Like, you know what I mean? So like again, like when we did Jean's, when we did everybody's, it just doesn't seem like we actually like. It just seems like we learn about them, but we don't help them ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like this guy, he's clearly hurting and like he's been alone for centuries, but yet he's just like, well, good working with you. Peace. You're fucking left leaving him, you know? Anything, buddy? Nothing? Xiao seems a bit lost in his memory, but we don't want to disturb him. Got it. I thought this would be a little more. Hello.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year?
Lantern Rite?
Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky. Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes back to their homeland.
And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks.
If you're looking to take part, it's not too late. Oh, also...
Also what?
If you're able to, could you try to convince Xiao to go with you? We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
Still, given his current mood...
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it. Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
Okay. Hey! Xiao! Get your depressed ass down to the lantern place. Alright, hey! Come on! God damn it! Shit! Well, I think we've done it. This is Xiao's quest completed. I don't know what we got for doing. I think we got Primo Gems, some experience and shit like that. Oh my god, I just cracked my back 6 places. Oh, I just moved a little bit to the left and went... Oh, what is this?
Young man, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing,
Trust me, you couldn't afford it. It's not for sale. It's not for sale, y'all.
Paimon's not for sale!
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I probably couldn't afford it. I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare and exotic treasures.
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
Yeah.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe some candy will make you feel better.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy.
Oh, typical Paimon.
So, I assume you two are in Liyue for the Lantern Rite? This year's Mingxiao Lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years.
Sounds awesome!
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always welcome in my store, at least.
You're creepy as hell. You give off like...
So many stalls.
Hey, Xiao's here.
There, everywhere.
Yeah. One of these, it looks kind of like less cool if it's not. That's what we like to see, baby. Look at it. Look at it now. See, that is it. Look at it. Give us a pose, buddy. Some of this, serious. And do an alpha pose, even though it's not a lot. Anyways, this. Thumbnail me. Nailed it. Hurry up. There's burning time, actually. Little tiny girl. Hey.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. She's my rag doll. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up into the sky and see the view. So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. Dolly's wish will come true now. Won't it? I did the right thing, didn't I? Wishes are supposed to come true at the lantern rite, aren't they?
I didn't respond. I guess we just awkwardly looked her in the eye and was like,
Seems to be something mysterious about this.
I'd be the worst thing to do to a person who isn't sure if they made the right choice. You feel like being judged the whole time? Someone just mad dogging you and being like, just walks away. Like, I guess I made the wrong choice. I don't know. Hey, Grandma,
This year's
ping.
Ming Xiao lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. He always was a show-off. I'm sure he will be very pleased. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. They were his pride and joy, after all. The story goes that the antlers were made from the very essence of Rex Lapis's divine power, which made it the hardest material in all of Liyue. But then that fateful battle happened. The gods exchanged powerful blows, and the mountain started collapsing. To avoid impacting the villagers at the foot of the mountain, the Adeptus got his friend to chop his antlers off. He used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. And if that wasn't enough of a sacrifice, he then kept on fighting until his blood was drained and his life ran out. Thanks to him, Mount Tianheng still stands tall and proud to this day, and the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River.
That's metal as fuck. Holy shit, I was not expecting that kind of level shit. Just kept beating, like fighting, even though he had no antler. Jeez, correct.
Whether you believe the story or not, I'm just happy you're willing to listen to me tell it. Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people throughout the ages have chosen to come together as friends, rather than stay in isolation. Goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all, and never be extinguished.
Lovely. This is it. It's just taking it all in. The Lantern Rite. Ooh. We got a little. Honestly, the Xiao thing. It kind of is weird. I feel like we should have done this first. You know what I mean? Like this is where this quest should have started, and then Xiao's thing was optional because Xiao didn't really seem like it was intertwined with this. I know Xiao's a part of this eventually. Like he's gonna be like, hey, this is honoring Xiao and the other person. So Xiao's probably gonna be like, hey, this is like something that shows people cared about my sacrifice. You know? Hello.
Look, that stone is floating. Luckily, it's tethered in place.
Nice.
If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
Yeah.
This is the plasterite to be used for the Ming Xiao lantern. The whole of the Xiao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Ming Xiao lantern. You seem like newcomers. Is this your first lantern rite?
Yes. How can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival.
What is the lantern exactly?
You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Xiao lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one is called the Ming Xiao lantern. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Xiao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds and materials required for the Ming Xiao lantern construction.
So, the Xiao market. And then, go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
Got it, Paimon. Again, Paimon, you should be like 6 times thicker than you actually are, okay?
What is good, my dudes? So, there's a lot. There's so much. So much. So basically, I made mistakes by taking the Xiao's quest and then the Lantern Rite quest and putting them in the same video. But I did try to show you guys the cool parts, like the backstory about that fucking badass deer thing, right? But essentially, long story short, is this is them roping us into actually like helping with the Lantern Festival, giving people lanterns. That's a part of the way you can get Primo Gems and something like that, as well as there's like vendors that you can buy stuff from. Nothing, again, I'll always let you guys know about the important parts, but generally this is a lot of fluff and a lot of like world-ish building, but generally it's just a lot of us being like, hey, I guess we're helping now. Let's do it. So yeah, but that's that.
If you're heading in that direction, it'd be a great help.
Dude, I'm a stranger. What? That better be Primo Gems. You better give me the Primo. I'll fucking run across the world for you. What are we doing? Oh, it's right over here. Literally right over here. She just sees me run the other way. Just, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Give me that fish. What is this? A Lantern Rite. Give me all of it. All of it. Yeah, all of it. Oh, God. Also this. I don't know, dude. Does it restock at all? I don't know if it's shield strength. Okay, that's all I want. That's all I want, sir. I don't even know why I grabbed the other ones. Just being a dumbass. It's a lot. It's so much. Oh. What if we make an even bigger lantern than their biggest lantern, Paimon? What if we do that? Just to rub it in their fucking face. Huh? Some outsider doing better than them.
At this rate,
can you teach me how to make a lantern?
Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, You don't look like locals to me. Looking to try your hand at making your own?
Yeah, how to make Xiao lanterns, not lanterns, alright? God.
I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one. I should have some spare materials over here. Just a second. They still need a bit of work. Take these and give it a go.
Yes! Yes! How much money? $50. I spent a lot of money just now, actually. I can't believe I spent like probably almost 1,000, 100,000 or something, because each was like 25 or something. Yes! So, basically, well, probably shouldn't talk to you guys about it here, but basically, by doing anything, you gain materials. So when you farm rocks, you get this rock material. When you farm plants, you get these fibers. So you just run around, do your daily grinds anyway, and you'll start accruing a high amount of all these things, such as fiber, such as puffs, which you get from killing Healy Churls and such, as well as Fatui Elites, as well as all this other shit. So boom, 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 boom. Rocks, all that stuff. Hilly Churl, Geo, Vishaps, and things. Got it. Now, the bad news, I already did my rock farm this week, so that's good. But still. Report to our girl, again!
Useless. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory. I should go. Duty calls. Happy lantern.
He's got all the time. He just has too much time, frankly. Just get on the case. And we're done! The origin of the Lantern Rite. Are we done? More. There's still more. We've only just begun. Lantern Rite Tale 1. Fucking fuck me. God damn it. Okay. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I want to like kind of wrap up this part so that we can get into everything else, but it seems like we're not there yet. Oh, next part unlocks in 3 days, and then Xiao's gonna be like, I'm sad. I'm fucking sad about it. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what to do, frankly. But anyways, we got this one. The Tales is a quest. City of Chores? I assume we just need to run around the city and complete task. Talk to what's her name, do stuff. All right, I don't think we'll do that on this part. I don't think we'll do that together because I think it's literally just running around being like, hey, can you like get me 6 flowers? And I'm like, I guess. I guess. Okay, so I think, actually no, maybe we will do this because this actually is going to take us to, I think, a bunch of places. But we do got none of those. But apparently we can, I think we have access to it at least. So there's that. Shit. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let us do that. And we'll do that right now, actually. Well, not now, because this will be in tomorrow's video, probably, or something, because this is timely. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you've been nothing shy of lovely. This is the Lantern Rite, buddy, baby. It's starting. This is a fucking hour and 30 minutes. It's such a long video, although I don't really need to edit most of it. Honestly, I probably just put it up as is, because I didn't talk during the dialogue and all that stuff. But I probably will still adjust audio so that you guys can hear everything. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be continuing with the Lantern Rite, enjoying it, and also this is going to be a nice time capsule within Genshin, so if people want to see this or what this event is like in the future, they can come here and see it. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.